Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be looking at the Republic Commando 5-pack. This pack was a Toys R Us exclusive, and came with 5 action figures, obviously. And today we are going to be taking a look at Boss as he falls over. This guy, he's the leader of Omega Squad. He's probably got the most plain setup as far as color and, with his gear. But he is the leader, so he's still really cool. But before we take a close look at him, let's take a look at the packaging. I unfortunately don't have the whole box, but I do have the back. Take a look at the description here. Pause that there if you want to read that. And there are descriptions for each individual character. If you want to read these, you can just pause the video. But let's get back to the important part, which is the figure. Like I said, this guy is the leader of Omega Squad, and they did a really good job with him. All the paint and everything on him is really good. Any parts that are scratched, those are like intentional. Those aren't like defects from the figure. They put some like dirt on him to make him look like he was in battle, which is accurate to the video game and the books. Go ahead and give you a size here. It's about 3 3/4 inches tall. For anyone who's not in the United States, there are 2.54 centimeters in every inch. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation here. It's got a ball jointed head, leans from side to side, looks up about that much, down that much, and like I said, you can get the wobble out of it. He's got ball hinge shoulders that swivel all the way around. He's got ball hinge elbows that give you about 90 degrees of movement, and they also swivel in the upper arm. He's got swivel wrists there, and he's got I'm not sure what to call this joint really. It's kind of like a ball hinge, but not quite. And it makes him lean forward about that much and lean back about that much. It also works as a swivel, but there is no side-to-side movement like a wobble. He's also got swivel hips that go about that far forward and about that far back. He's got ball hinged knees, go about that far, and they also swivel in the upper leg. He's got ball hinged ankles that do swivel in the shin, which brings me to one of the complaints I have about this figure, and that is they used a black peg or hinge here instead of a white one, and it really stands out, and it kind of ruins the look of the foot when you have it posed. But other than that, he's pretty good, except for this other problem with one of his accessories here, which is his backpack. It fits well and everything, it's nothing like that, but you'll notice there's a hole here, and that's because he's got the same backpack as one of the other characters that has an articulated like rangefinder here on his backpack. I don't know why they wouldn't have just filled that hole in, but they didn't, and it led to this problem. I guess it's not super big deal. It's not a super big deal, but I wish it would have came out as a more polished figure if they had just filled that in. His other accessory is the DC-17 rifle. They did weather it, which is nice, and it's detailed fairly well. This isn't the first time we've had these guns before, but I'm glad they added a little bit of paint to them and everything. Overall, this figure is pretty good. It's got 2 very minor problems, but other than that, he's perfect. If you can find him loose for a good price, I would suggest picking him up. If you get him in the 5-pack too, it's definitely worth it. All of these figures are worth it. But tell me what you think about him, whether or not you'd buy him, and I'll see you later.